Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Olga is here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell as well to get the latest notifications about the videos I post out there for you guys. Today's video, it is going to be different because there's not going to be fancy makeup I'm talking about. There is no makeup that I'm doing. There is actually pretty much no makeup on my face. The only thing I'm wearing is a little bit of a concealer around my lips by NARS, and I'm also wearing the Too Faced limited edition liquid lipstick in gingerbread. I reviewed it earlier this month on my channel. It's a wonderful liquid lipstick. I love the color. You probably have noticed by now that I have this thing going on right here. It's like a little band-aid, and I have right here something going on, and I'm going to talk about those things. So this video is going to go into my makeup confessions, and also it's going to be like one of those never thought I will be making those videos. Why am I filming this? Well, first of all, I did have an appointment with a dermatologist scheduled like a month ago because there are some birthmarks that we're all born with, and sometimes these birthmarks can turn into other things that we don't want to carry on our skin simply because it's not safe. And for many years I had a birthmark right here. I actually always had it as far as I could remember, and it was always hidden in my eyebrow. Especially when I was younger, it was never that apparent because I had very thick eyebrows to a certain point until I decided when I was a teenager to start mutilating my eyebrows and plucking the heck out of them. But prior to that, it was always hidden, and it was a tiny thing, and it was actually flush with the skin, so it wasn't raised bump, and I never felt it. I just always knew there is a dark dot, and it was never bothersome to me. But it kept growing, and some of these things do grow. And in the last year, I started noticing this was becoming very pronounced. It was actually at this point interfering with my makeup when I was trying to do like highlight my eyebrow bone, and when I was trying to apply eyeshadow, when I'm trying to pluck the eyebrow. This thing is hurting when I pluck, and I damaged, I guess, maybe the skin around it, or maybe the hair follicles, and no doubt there's probably some ingrown hair. So evidently all of these things made it very complicated for this mole, and I decided to make an appointment with a dermatologist. This thing, however, is something that I never had before, and just in the last couple of years I started noticing like a clear colored bump on my skin. I did show it to the dermatologist a couple of years back, and he thought it was sebaceous cyst, and he said it's basically benign stuff. He looked at this yesterday at my appointment, these two things, and he told me that because this thing is growing and because it's been bleeding and bothering me, it's better to cut it off and send it for a biopsy just to be on a safe side. He also told me that this is actually a skin-colored mole, so it wasn't a sebaceous cyst, it was actually a mole, but because it was growing and it was also bothering me, we decided to hack it off as well, and just to be on the safe side, we are sending them to pathology to see what the heck is it made of. More than likely, he said, these two things are benign. More than likely it's not cancer, but we're trying to play it safe and not wait until it turns into something. So that's why you see the band-aid, because he said that right here you're supposed to apply Vaseline and then cover it with a band-aid for the first couple days just to be on a safe side. And then this thing, he told me just to apply thick layer of Vaseline, do not cover it with a band-aid because it would interfere with my hairs, and I don't want to pull out more eyebrow hairs because I'm already missing a lot since I am into threading and into plucking and all whatnot. So right now my eyebrows are, oops, I just almost jabbed myself in the eye. Right now my eyebrows are somewhat wild because I'm trying to grow them out a little bit. I am not plucking anything. You probably see some mustache because I haven't done anything about that. It's just darn too close to here, and I just feel very sensitive right now about these things. They are somewhat teensy-wincy painful, especially yesterday. Today, no big deal. But as he was removing this stuff, I told him, I said, well, how soon can I take it off because I want to make a YouTube video? And he says, well, you have to wear the band-aid for a day or two, or maybe even 3 days or 5 days. And nobody knows because it has to heal. and you probably you want to take a break from YouTube. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. I'm not going to take a break from YouTube. That's just not going to happen unless I'm dying, you know? I would not take a break from YouTube. I'm just going to get on YouTube, yes, with this band-aid. We're all human beings. You know, these things can happen. It's not a big deal. I'm an adult. I don't have an inferiority complex when it comes to something like this. This is just life. So I'm getting out on YouTube and posting a video about this. Now, okay, so some of you might say, well, what's the point of this video? And the point of this video is the following. We all live in the busy lives. We study, we work, we have families, we have kids, we have this and that going on. And sometimes we tend to put our health on a back burner. And there are certain things, even though we know that skin cancer is out there, and anybody can get a skin cancer from sun damage, or a birthmark can turn into skin cancer or something. We tend to think it's kind of like on a subconscious level, we think, well, it's not gonna happen. It's probably happening somewhere out there. It's a very normal human being trait to think like this. It is very normal. So we tend to put our health a lot of times on a back burner because we are too wrapped up in our jobs or family or life. What I'm urging you to do is not to put your health on a back burner. There is nothing more important than that, because in my belief system, if you are not healthy, you cannot be productive at work, you cannot be helpful to your family, you cannot be helpful to your kids. So health should be standing in the core importance in our lives. So do not put your health on a back burner. If you do have something suspicious on your skin, if you were exposed to the sun, if you have sun damage, or if you have a suspicious mole or something on your skin is misbehaving, something is bothering you, go see a doctor, maybe see a dermatologist, show them, see what they think, have a doctor take a look at that. And I much rather go to the doctor sooner than later, have them tell me that, nah, it's nothing, then wonder and wait and procrastinate, and then be told it is something serious and it has jumped to the other part of your body, and now we have to do all sorts of treatments to get rid of this. So do not postpone these appointments. I urge you to not put your health on the back burner. Make sure you go in, get seen, if you have these things, get them taken care of. That would be my advice to you. I'm very glad that I have gotten rid of these things. I will heal up. Maybe there will be a scar, maybe not. That's why I have makeup, I have foundation that I can cover it up with. That's great. So with all of that said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you all in my next video. So that would be all for today. I love you. Bye.